My people, we don't come again. No, this now your Obonge Herbal Mixture for Dr. Chukwuemeka and Dr. George.
Again, no. People, this is not an Obongo mixture anything. This is still your favorite show, Dear Doctor, with your favorite host, Dr. Chukwuemeka
and Dr. George. But today, we will be talking about drug abuse. You heard me right, drug abuse.
And you can chill, right? We're not talking about your tramadol. George, which one do you do?
There's one they call Holy Ghost team.
We're not talking about those, right? Today we'll be talking about the over-the-counter medications. It might amaze you to realize that the over-the-counter medications, they are the most abused drugs.
I know you have your doubts already. Like, these people don't know. We know you say you don't buy finish, but we know what we are talking about. However, when we come back from this break, we'll get you into the room. You'll find out what we're talking about. I'll see you soon.
And we're back.
Yeah,
Welcome back. Alright, so don't interrupt me, dear Dr. George.
The one I'm feeling is like I took one of those things.
Okay, so we're back, and we're talking about drug abuse, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of drugs are abused. I think the most commonly abused drugs currently in Nigeria has to be antibiotics and analgesics.
You don't even want to talk about analgesics. Diclofenac, paracetamol, ibuprofen, all kinds of analgesics people abuse.
Ulcer exacerbations we see in clinics these days. It's amazing. People come there vomiting blood, and it's a function of the analgesics. You go to a chemist, they give you paracetamol, ibuprofen,
diclofenac.
They give you piroxicam.
The funny thing is, when you now tell them, so what medicine have you been taking since you started vomiting? You will now see them bringing out diclofenac again and all that.
So drug abuse is a terrible thing. But let's break it down. What really is drug abuse, Dr. George?
Now, you're given a particular medication for a particular problem at a particular dose, and you step out of the boundaries. You take at the wrong dose, you take at the wrong time, you take when you think you have that presentation without a doctor's prescription. I am not giving you a standard WHO definition. I'm placing it in terms that you easily pick out what we're talking about.
Yes, so drug abuse, basically, the first thing is taking drugs that were not prescribed by a doctor.
For you?
Begin drug abuse. Taking drugs that were prescribed at a different time for somebody else. Oh, my brother had headache. When he had headache, they gave him this thing. I have headache. I take this thing. That's drug abuse.
It's all right.
Right. So, like we said, them analgesics, they are
massively
very much abused today.
Before we get into the realm of the antibiotics.
Yes, those ones are crazy, man. Bicham Ampiclox. Man, I mean,
I literally know people that when they're going on one of those, they are naughty sexual escapades. They have it in their back pocket because they think it's one magical reset.
It's like post-coital cleanser
for men.
For women too, right?
I know they do that, but the women think they take their morning after, and then for the men, they just jump on their Ampiclox.
It's crazy. Okay, so these drugs that you're abusing, why shouldn't you abuse drugs? I mean, I had an infection.
Okay.
And I was given.
You had an infection?
I do not have an infection in Jesus' name.
All right.
Okay, so the point I'm making is you got a prescription, and then you have something that looks like that. So why not just get that drug and take? What's the problem with drug abuse? Yeah, so why shouldn't I abuse drugs?
All right.
I'll tell you. Do you know? Okay, first of all, taking a tablet of Ampiclox is you're not just wasting the drug, you're causing your body more harm than good. And I'll explain. Ampiclox is a good drug. This is not in any way slighting the drug. It's a powerful drug.
Of course.
The drug is not the problem.
That's why you should actually abuse it.
Exactly. Okay, so sorry before I get to that. Why you shouldn't abuse drugs mostly is because when you abuse drugs, you develop resistance to it. And when you finally need the drug to work, it fails to work because your body has adapted. Maybe this guy again, we sabi handle this thing.
So it's more like how bandits are resisting policemen.
I try not to get involved in politics, so he's not going to drag me down that line. Yeah, but basically, he's fairly accurate. So when for instance, when you take the Bicham Ampiclox, like people do, you take one tablet, or even you take the way you're supposed to take it. It's like sending a lone warrior into Sambisa forest.
Oh, you're finally into the politics.
Yes, we move. Sending a single soldier into the Sambisa to combat Boko Haram. How do you think he's going to fare?
That guy's going to die.
So that's what you're doing. Right? So you're not only exposing your body to these drugs, getting these microorganisms used to it, you're
teaching the microorganisms how to respond to those drugs when they come back again. That's what you're doing.
Yes, so it's
so not only do you send the lone soldier to die, you hand over your war plan to the Boko Haram, whatever.
The lady walked into my clinic a few days ago, and she said she takes antibiotics on a regular basis, so she does not have infections.
Really?
Yes.
So let me get something straight. In her mind, these antibiotics are some sort of preventive therapy.
Yes. She uses it as prophylaxis. And I'll tell you why, Sam. This lady, she now has this recurrent candidiasis.
Oh.
You know, this infection, you have this discharge, and she had all this. And that, in a bit to prevent that, she gave it to herself. And I explained to you how it works. Mm-hmm. Your body has all sorts of microorganisms that are natural. Your body has there's the good guys and there's the bad guys, and they're all bacteria.
Good.
When you take these antibiotics and you're pumping your body full of them, you eliminate the good guys. And what do you think happens when you eliminate the good guys?
I always wonder why the bad guys always survive. The good guys are always very feeble and
maybe we'll ask God one day, right? But that's basically that.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we'll get back and talk about some more stuff, but we'll go on break, a very short commercial, and then when we return, we can talk some more about antibiotic abuse.
Definitely.
Don't go nowhere.
And we are back, guys. Now listen to me. We've been talking about drug abuse and all that. We've talked about the analgesics. Dr. Chukwemeka has talked about the antibiotics. We cannot fail to mention the massive abuse of herbal concussion. There's this one they go,
Dr.
hey. I didn't say anything.
It sounds like you sold some of these things before.
You don't get what we never sell for this Nigeria.
Okay.
Don't mind me, guys. It's imperative to explain that if you're going to be taking a herbal concussion, you have to be sure of what dose am I taking? What are the side effects this herbal mixture will likely have on me? Is there an overdose? You need to be sure what it is you are ingesting, for how long you are supposed to ingest
that's
it.
the first thing. What exactly are you
am I taking? What did they mix? What is this thing I'm taking? That someone pops up with a microphone and shouting how he killed 7,000 diseases with one drug. Come on, guys. Let's be realistic.
Yeah, and we could spend 3 hours just talking about abuse of, well, actually, not to knock anybody's hustle, right? But a lot of these herbal medications they do more harm than good.
Because of your kidneys.
Yes.
The kidney has a job of processing these things out of the body. Now, some of these substances are very toxic to the body. And then you give the kidneys the heavy load of getting those things out of your body.
All right, yeah. I mean, we could stay all day and have these conversations, but we're running out of time again, so we have to keep it simple.
Like we would always say, if you love what we are doing, just contact the management. There are social media handles displayed on your screen right now at Jejic TV, displayed on whatever screen across all social media platforms. Just reach out to them and we'll be here for longer.
And we would love to hear from you. Have you you've abused drugs before, right?
You won't deny.
Tell us your experience, right? Have you ever had any negative side effects from using a drug you're not supposed to take? What was the experience like?
You probably have an ulcer right now because of the analgesics you've been using.
So hit us up. Our social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube.
Jejic TV.
Yeah, so reach out to us. We would love to have these conversations. And as usual, if you have any question, hit me.
I'm not a music star.
All right, guys. We have to go. Unfortunately, but it's been a real pleasure.
I'm so looking forward to see you on our next episode. We are going to be having a guest.
Gang.
We're having a guest, and there's a serious fight that will be settling when we come back. You don't want to miss the next episode. See you.
Same time, same station, and bye for now.